No, to siemandero wszystkim. Siemandero wszystkim, zaczynamy. Siema takedown, zadziało. Ja słyszałem na słuchawkach, tylko miałem w OBS-ie po prostu miałem, tło miałem wyciszone. Miałem wyciszone tło w OBS-ie, ale ja na słuchawkach słyszałem, także siemandero. Dobra, lecimy z tym złem. Dobra, tam mamy chyba iść. Jak tu się biega? Aha, i to się biega cały czas, okej.
Zastanawiam się.
Jezus, dzięki za bits. Będziesz potrzebować klucza. Aha. Tobie to się takedown nudzi ewidentnie. Kapliczka skupienia. Dobra, pokaż mi mapę. Mam tu jakąś mapę? Mam chyba jakąś mapę, nie? Brama niższych ruin. Kryty most. Okej. Okej, dobra, czyli musimy się wrócić tutaj. Tak? A nie, tutaj. Lądowisko Tiena, okej. Dobrze. Dobrze wiedział. Co tam u ciebie? Czemu ty nie śpisz o tej porze? Do szkoły jutro nie idziesz?
There you are. I'm sorry, I didn't want to wait back there any longer. I don't think anything will hurt the flyer. It's plenty hurt already.
No.
I found this gem in the wreckage. I'm not sure what it was attached to, but I'm sure you can use it for something.
Nie chce ci się?
Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again.
A.
Unless you need me, I will stay here at this new camp. It seems safe enough, and it may as well serve as a base for us.
No. Dobra. Zapisywando.
Zastanawiam się.
Będziesz tym spamować? Dobry los. Okej. Gdzie w ogóle jestem? Aha, bo ja M-ko sobie powiększę i zmniejszę. O, żeż! Chuj odważna. Szwaczka lan. Kupiec Huyong. Minister Sheng. Starszy mistrzowie. O, uczony 6 niebios. Tocząca tygrysicie. Wybrzeże Barka Ru. Sprawa kupiecka. Herbaciarnia. Budynek portowy. Las. Okej. Okej, co my tutaj mamy? Jakąś ruinę tego. Przerobiliśmy na swoją modłę, widzę. Dobra. Którędy tu się wchodzi? A, tędy. Dobra.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone.
Zastanawiam się.
Kolejny 100 biców. Nie.
People there were the only family
Gdzieś mi
I've
tak
known.
pojedę spamować.
Now they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker
Jesus.
places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
Nie zesraj się. Czemu nie ma dźwięków? Czemu ustawiony dźwięk na bicy? Co jest? Widzisz, spamujesz tyle razy, że się coś zjebało. Nie chcę być wszystko naprawić, musimy. On ma rację, zabijając kolejnie na sobie nie przyjdzie. Co? Kto ci powiedział takie rzeczy? Dobra.
Returning your friends was never an
Słyszysz?
option.
Nie, ale słyszę normalny dźwięk na bicy, a nie to zesrałem się i samo. Bo ja mam ustawione na dźwięk biców, to zesrałem się, nie? Czekaj. Czy ja mogę zmienić tutaj pomocnika?
I am honored that you have chosen me.
Aha, pomogę mi zyskiwać chi, dobra. To ty będziesz na wsparciu i ty będziesz ze mną chodzić, chodź.
I am restored.
Super. Dobra, to ty będziesz na wsparciu i będziesz ze mną chodzić, więc idziemy, piękna. Idziemy, piękna, chodzić razem. Co to jest? Mogę te nagrobki przeczytać, czy coś? Nie. Nie. Szkoda. się mówi? Co się mówi? Tu i tradeowanie. No jest.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Teks! Ja pierdolę! Ale się przestraszyłem! Ja jebie! Fucking hell! Jezus, jakie to jest głośne w chuj! O! Wybacz mi, nieznajomy, jeśli masz trochę rozumu, zawrócić napięcie i idzie prędzej uścić przyklętą
Mother
ścinę.
and I are
Jezus
getting out of
Maria!
this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Aha. Zesraj się.
Wo so sonia sono fonia sisa ear
Zesrałem się.
Musimy być bardzo stosem, po prostu się spotkamy. Czemu opuszczasz miasto? Gdybym mogła, zostałabym tutaj. Jestem bardzo wciążko, mieszkam tu całe życie, ale teraz wraz z sztuką muszę skryć się w
It's
głuszy.
sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kyoe kawaye wo kawaye watita osia kwanif nipa.
Marta, poziom rzeki obniżył się, a nurt jest zbyt silny, żeby dało się ten przypomnieć. Odcięcie od reszty zadawnictwa. Wiroci terroryzujące miasteczko, nasz przywódca minister Szenk jest bezradny, więc postanowiłyśmy spróbować części w... Okej.
Sisayer efogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuer. Uyower apafawa yer sisi tu tok. Uyer wak finier sier.
No sposób, potem was zapić.
Wak wo so sonia sono fonia sisayer nawakok.
Jesus Christ.
Wo tawa yer kupier kawier nakawier ipduki.
Był bezbronny.
Those pirates must be Gal the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pierre uksayer sinini sisayer rusta
Każdy
atapafawer sumpuno
kto przemierza te
kusuer
głusze wie, że jak niebezpieczni są łowcy
Sisayer
niewolników, którzy twierdzą, że w głuszy kryją jeszcze gorsze rzeczy, tych, które dręczą żyją. Okej? Czemu się otworzyła? Nikt niewiele miasteczko umiera i wolę spróbować szczęścia.
Wo tawa yer kupier kawier nakawier ipduki.
A, okej.
Wo nipier uksayer sini nisayer wustap. Wo ifuer uksunuk nokawayer.
Mhm. Dobra, nie będę was...
Konio kawayer wo kawayer watita osia kwanif nipawier.
Spoko. Spadajcie piękne. A ja idę. Czyli już mam questa, żeby zamknąć bramę. Tamę, w sensie.
Zesrałem się.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The
Kinga!
peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will
Ciebie dawno nie
apologize for your
było.
behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't be a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at?
Cielu.
This doesn't concern you.
Co tam u ciebie, Kinga? Opowiadaj.
Zesrałem się.
Kurwa, błagam cię, przestań z tymi bicami. Bo coś się wkurwiająco zaczyna robić. Chcę go popatrzeć, jak będziecie utłuc. Nie, podoba mnie się to. Dobra, będzie się ze mną.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
O nie, serio. Ale zmień mi. Jep, dobra. Co tam u ciebie, Kinga? Opowiadaj. Reklamy? A no tak, a to jeszcze tylko minuta tej reklamy, spokojnie.
I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here? I know. After we spoke,
Kurwa, jak ja nienawidzę tego pomijania.
I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
Super.
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew we could find a good home for her.
Okej. Nie przeklinaj mi tyle razy, bym mi zdejmął to.
No, you were not. Not everything is about you. People are living their lives across the Jade Empire, and most have no connection to you at all. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Okej.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here.
No.
There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
Co się stało, Kinga? Że na zwolnieniu lekarskim wylądowałaś?
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
Okej.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy.
To przejebane.
The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Ale już jest lepiej, czy żadnej poprawek na razie? Nic ci powiedział mi, kim jest, ponieważ jestem...
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Ja bym był w stanie to zrobić. A to czego dopiero teraz dostałaś? Czego dopiero teraz na lekach jesteś? Od kiedy ty to masz? Co tam się dzieje, Kinga? Co ty tak o siebie nie dbasz? Kto mnie będzie oglądał? Kto będzie mojego pierdolenia słuchał?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy.
No ale stracisz słuch, to nie będziesz mogła słuchać wtedy.
Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order.
Okay.
Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Aha, aż tak? O kurwa. No to ładnie się bawisz, Kinga, ładnie się bawisz. A ja się właśnie zastanawiałem, co się dzieje, że ja ogrywam Far Cry, już trzeciego streama robię z Far Cry, a ciebie nie ma, no. Dlaczego nikt wcześniej nie wspomniał o spalaniu elementu?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop
dopiero
the
trzeci
slaughter of
zapis?
the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms.
Jezus, Kinga.
Most believe Sun Li
Co to tak
fell
słabo?
at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Lee's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Lee's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
No i git. No i zajebiście. Zdrajców się tak traktuje, no. Normalne. Nie mogę wiedzieć, że mistrz porzucił swoją rodzinę. Nie
He
porzucił
probably
rodziny.
didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Lee knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
Okej. Co u mnie? Zmęczony jestem po robocie, ale ogólnie dobrze. Nie narzekam. Zawsze gotowana, wydaje się, że możesz mnie czegoś nauczyć. Oczywiście zawsze
Certain
jestem gotowy
lessons
na
had to
naukę.
be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds.
Okej.
It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more.
O!
This
Przydatne.
short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Aha. Spoko. To się nazywa szybka nauka.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Słodka gufu. Jakie wy macie zajebiste imiona. Słodka gufu. Łapka? A jednak nie. A szkoda. Wiem, że mi w pysk wystrzeli. Ja sobie przejdę. Ja tu sobie kurna jak kundelbury. Wszystkie dziury spenetruję. Jestem jak kundelbury, spenetruję wszystkie dziury. No. I co? I nie wybuchło. O dziwo. No, tu są jeszcze beczki. Oho. Aha. Sztabka niklowanego żelaza. Ciekawe. Ciekawe, dobra. Tutaj mamy kogoś, z kim mogę Szwaczka Lan. Dobra, pogadam z tobą.
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Stoisz przy drzewie. Stoisz pod drzewem przy wejściu do herbaciarni. Idź kurwa, nie wiem, w las. Nad tamtą rzeczkę, tam za murek, tam se popatrz, tam ci nikt nie zobaczy. Twoje łkanie działa, no nie. Jakimś takim zwyrolem
Just a
tego.
humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
No, jedziesz.
It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes.
Trenują dla
Beatings
nim.
are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him.
I
After I
bardzo
saw you
dobrze.
take on those sailors, I thought, well,
Może lubię oklepywać grubaska, no każdy ma swoje fetysze.
But there isn't. My poor Bay has done nothing to these
Jesteś
men.
pewna?
They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
Jesteś pewna, że nie ma powodu?
I knew you'd understand being a woman.
Może
Thank
grał
you,
z
my
nimi w
lady.
kości i się
If our
zadłużył,
firstborn is
kurwa.
a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Nie mam zamiaru się śpieszyć. Nie mam zamiaru się śpieszyć, bo jeszcze tu mam do pogadania z kimś, kurwa, no. God damn it. No,
There are ghosts wandering the land.
super.
You're a stranger here, aren't you?
Co
I
ty nie
know
powiesz?
everyone in Tian's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you.
No
You
i
should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
a wpierdol byś nie chciała?
I am Gufu, Great One. Some call me Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me. But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tian's Landing all my life, but now I'm ashamed to say I wish I lived somewhere else.
Trzeba będzie tą tamę opuścić.
Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Mhm.
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The
Mhm.
merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
No i widzisz, oni sobie poradzili. Dobra, nic od ciebie więcej nie chcę. A, no tak. Nie duś shifta, baranie, bo shiftem się nie biega szybciej. No to kto to?
Don't be like that.
Yeah, we're nice guys. Don't pretend you're better than us.
Yeah, we don't want to be stuck in your stuck-up town either, you know?
W ryja byście nie chcieli?
Yeah, you people need to relax. Have some wine with us.
Wy ewidentnie chcecie w ryja dostać. Tak, wchodzę, pierwszy raz się pojawiam w tym miejscu i rozkurwiam wszystko, co tylko mogę, nie? Wszystkie dzbanki, beczki, wszystko rozpieprzam. A co? A co, moje? O, no jeszcze klejnoty znajduję. Świetnie. Nie moje, to mogę rozjebać, nie? To jest rzeczywiście niski poziom rzeki. Jeżeli te domki były zbudowane na wysokości rzeki, no to w chuj opadła woda. To mogą być kuźwa problemy z tego. Kumin? Jesteś Kumin? Czemu to jest na imię Kumin? Matka cię nie kochała, Kumin? Matka cię nie kochała, Kumin? Stary indiański żart. Nok, Kumin?
Ghosts bring.
Tak, duchy. Nie zestraj się. Cześć, Kumin.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
Aha.
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid.
Okay.
There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aha.
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
A jesteś naiwny.
You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature.
Mogę ci z tym pomóc.
No. A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
What the fuck? Spierdalam. Dobra, jesteś łajzą. I to naiwną łajzą. Dobra, jest tu ktoś? Liszu.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing! Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha, I think not.
Jesteśmy tu przypadkiem w
In
kretynie.
fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Dokładnie. Twój optymizm jest niepokojący.
You're not the only one. All over town, people keep saying to me, Li Shun, why are you so happy? Can't you see how bad things are? But it's just a matter of perspective.
Albo ziółka jakieś tam zażywasz.
Things will get better, they always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
Inhalujesz się tam w domu?
Enjoy your...
Inhalujesz się czymś? Nielegalnymi substancjami, kuźwa? Łybak, dobra, z wami nie pogadam. Idę dalej, to jest łybak połtowy, to mi też niepotrzebny. Chłopiec nie wygląda na głodnego. Mam być całkiem szczery. Jeszcze bym się przeszedł. Z Imska, jeszcze się muszę przejść tędy. Tutaj mam nieodkryty teren. Tutaj mam coś nieodkryte, a tu z chęcią bym poszedł. O, a propos. Wieśniaczka, wieśniak. Siury jedne, no. O, wy wsiury. To jest. Czemu taka muzyczka... Czemu taka złowroga muzyczka się nagle odpaliła? Czy tu jest... To wygląda jakby to miało być... To jest chyba dzielnica handlowa.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long... Yeah.
Nie chcę gwiazdy zaranego. Tu któryś zgadał? Który to gadał? Kur... Małynarz, wieśniaczka, wieśniak. O! No jebany. Jak Messerschmitt.
Pretty.
Wo afawer sun urk fonir uk. Uksier sa fit kup wosarkir.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Obetnie ci łeb? Co, zmijasz podotykać?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know
Nie
nothing
temat.
of justice. Where would I put the lout?
W więzieniu?
My jail has been burned
Aha.
to the ground, along with
Nie
my
było tematu.
office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Wkurwiające jest to, że niektórzy gadają po angielsku, niektórzy gadają w tym dialekcie. W sumie nie ogarnię, co się dzieje, nie? Czy dubbing się nie doczytam, czy kichuj? Dobra, ktoś tutaj... Stary Wej. Cześć.
Hey? What do you want?
Puścić ci w pierdol. Chętny?
I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Chan. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me.
O, okej. Wielka
Of course,
różnica.
we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Why, most of them don't even remember what it was like before the flood.
Uh-huh.
18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the great dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, sure.
Mhm.
One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed. The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs.
O nie!
Some folks climbed to the roofs of their
Wontony się
houses and
potopiły.
refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too, and when I woke, I found the water had stopped rising.
Jesus.
The great dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will.
Raczej to.
The crewmen who manned the great dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave, never know.
Raczej uznał, że jesteście na tyle nieistotni, że można was zalać. Dobra, to już wiem, dlaczego podnieśli tamę. Żeby odsłonić te pieprzone ruiny i jakieś eksploracje w nich robią.
The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. Finally, people stopped talking about the past, and then they refused to talk about it altogether. And eventually they pretended it never happened.
Mhm, dokładnie.
A few months ago, the Emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. Soon after, the great dam opened on its own.
Dokładnie.
There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. And underwater these 18 years. And now they're back. I don't know what made the great dam open. Some say it was ghosts. They say those who died in the town don't want to be forgotten. Oh, we don't know how. We're simple people, and the great dam is not a simple thing. They say there is magic involved in its construction.
Prostaki.
You look like you know how to fight. You look like you can stand up for yourself, so you don't understand. We are villagers.
No.
We farm and fish. We live at the mercy of the gods, nature, and the emperor. If one or all of these masters is kind, it is good. If one or all choose to be cruel, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to get the fish hauled in.
O nie.
Well, thank you for listening, youngster. Not many do anymore.
No. Bo Pierdolisz, morda. Od rzeczy. Żebrak. Kupiec Hugh?
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine
Jaki lizodób.
sell you.
Jaki lizodób.
Well, I make my living by knowing people. I can clearly see that you are of the finest sort. That is to say, the sort with silver ready in hand. Could I interest you in some seed? What about a pitchfork? I have hay as well. I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing.
Co?
Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's Landing, they took all the wind maps with them.
Wyścigi
Those
latawców?
who say,
What the fuck?
but it is not important. Some say that Death's Hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire.
Też może być.
However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him.
A to zalanie waszej wioski?
I suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one.
Kurwa. Pokaż mi,
The
co masz
finest
do
selection
sprzedania.
of seed, I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets, and superb boat scrubbers.
Super.
I have a cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold. I have a scrubber so good that it cleans like magic. Who wouldn't want a basket so big you can carry 2 babies in it?
Spierdalaj.
Well, when you're ready to...
Spierdalaj, jesteś bezużyteczny. Kim jesteś, przyjacielu?
Lord Yun has put out a call for aid. Will none of you answer?
Cześć.
Za
niespodziewanego, uczciwy kupiec. Kiedyś wieść dosłownie ostatnie życie w tym mieście, co ci pijani marynarzy rozkady, większość moich towarów nie mam nic. Co zabrali?
Wonower efuwer uksum nortfonier sier sisitu. Sata afsower. Uk napier anier ninpier. Owo sayer u yukhap tantharundano, wo tarwayer shathir owo. Wo kausoyer noka wowo tarwayer shaxier finopifu.
Okej.
Wonower efuwer uksum nortfonier sier sisitu. Sata afsower. Uk napier anier ninpier. Usosier uthak tarwayer shathir owosu. Owo sayer u yukhap tantharundano, wo tarwayer shathir owo.
Spoko.
Onu yuwir napayer, wo kwayer shapshir fan onu yusayer ikupan. Sayer sankut noka wo napar akwaifan u nakwayer kosuwayer. Ukir rafir sasier sonsirafir.
Mhm.
Ok yowir rufir ni sayer shenefushpa, sayer renkipa, sayer thinopi wuwuth u sayer wansan. Wo kausoyer noka wowo tarwayer shaxier finopifu.
Okej. Dobra. Ty.
Finally, someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water.
No.
You seem a woman who knows her way around a battlefield. Are you willing to put those skills to the test?
No.
Not personally, no. On behalf of Lord Yun, I'm here to find a skilled warrior who can deal with a unique problem.
Jedziesz. Do rzeczy.
The great southern forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease.
No i?
Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners.
No.
If we did, would I be here?
Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him.
Okej.
Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are. You must leave Tien's Landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north.
Okej.
The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find.
Spoko.
The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably. Go
Dobra.
safely, and remember what I've said.
Dobra. Idę jeszcze z ministerkiem. O, czekam, to jest stojak. Expik. Zaraz jeszcze z ministerkiem pogadam. Dobra, i pójdę tam tego Tonga oklepać.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger.
Chcę ci pomóc, kretynie brodaty.
Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
A może chcę ci pomóc, kretynie?
This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
No. Jesteś chujnie nadzorca.
Who cares about that? The Great Dam was opened by... No, I cannot say. It is too dangerous. Unless... Very well, you've convinced me. It was that horrible Inquisitor Lim.
Okay.
Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
Okay.
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. The Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business
Take
of
down.
the Lotus Assassins.
Serio? Nudzi ci się?
I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Okay.
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key.
Oczywiście, że tak.
I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
W Genshinie? Którego bossa?
What are you talking about? I haven't given you anything. Although I will need that back when you're done.
Okay.
Oh, and I am certainly not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It wouldn't be proper.
Zachodnią.
Not for me, certainly, because I never asked you to do anything, right? Now, I happen to know of a ship's captain down on the waterfront, Ing, I think, who is trapped here. He has a big cargo rotting in his hold. I am sure he would pay a good sum to anyone who could close the Great Dam.
Okay.
Of course, being a stranger, he'd not be able to tell you that you'd need to go through the ruins which lie through the West Gate. Tourists rarely know the lie of the land, you see. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful.
Też tak uważam.
I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Aha. Dobra.
Yes, yes. Go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
Debil. Ty jesteś kurwa głupi. Jesteś głupi, ale przynajmniej dostałem poziom. Nice. Dobra. Na pewno chcę iść w przyrost obrażeń. Z miłą chęcią bym poszedł. Walcząc w tym stylu, możesz używać zaawansowanego uderzenia chi. Jego koszt w chi jest większy, ale zdają powolne różniejsze obrażenia. Aby włączyć. Aha. Aha. Okej. Oho. Którego mam? Dlaczego go sobie nie przypisać? Dobra. Okej.
Wosiwania sa ia sakaku usawa ia nupak poporo.
Kim jesteś?
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi noni nano yokyo sonsi ia wo yowia.
No.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi noni nano yokyo sonsi ia wo yowia. Niwupa ia kupu sa ia elwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak mikano. Niwu sosawa ia wak tasi noni nano yokyo. Niwupa ia kupu sa ia elwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak mikano. Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi noni nano yokyo sonsi ia wo yo. Wonoa ia sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok.
Serio? Ty jesteś aż tak głupi? Chcesz zniszczyć wioskę tylko, żeby zarobić?
Oifo ia uksonko mnogo isonsia. Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi noni nano yokyo sonsi ia wo yowia. Kutkosi wiwa ia wo no ia ifo wiya okta wikino. Woso awi ia ni tu uksumpuno.
No chyba cię pojebało, dziewczynko. Nichuja.
Tatsa ia okajowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia. Awath utko wo koko.
Wypierdalaj. Co za debil? Co za debil? Chce zniszczyć całą wioskę, co za kretyn. On chce zniszczyć całą wioskę tylko dlatego, żeby troszeczkę zarobić. Wy jesteście, chłopaki.
Are you getting slow in your old age, Jan?
Żelazna
Irkana.
Your move, old goat.
Okej. Czekaj, pokażcie mi mapę. Budynek portowy. Uczony wcześniej. Dobra, jeszcze tam pójdę i zaraz pójdę tutaj z powrotem. Marynarz. Duży Tian. Robotnik portowy. Okej. Dobra. Nie no, troszkę wody macie, nie? Troszeczkę wody to wy tu macie, ale kurwa. Ale sporo padła ta woda w chuj. Jezus. Gwiazda zaranna. Nie wyskakuj tak jak Filip z konopią. Strzelę cię w pysk któregoś razu.
Look
Cześć.
at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
Co?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Okay.
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good.
Okay.
Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land. It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too.
Chyba ci pojebało.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know any other pretty young gals looking for a husband? Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
Chyba mogę się w swatkę pobawić, zajebiście. Moje ulubione zajęcie. Chcesz być żoną tamtego dużego chłopca? A może ty?
I am restored.
Może cię chłopcze troszeczkę dupa boleć po spotkaniu z nim, no ale no, cóż się, czegoś się nie robi dla miłości.
Zesrałem się.
Ta brama jest zamknięta i nigdy jej nie otworzysz. Aha!
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away!
Sraka go
I
ciśnie.
told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Jedziesz. Dobranoc.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Ja to robię dla pieniędzy. I expa.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
To idź skocz do rzeki. A, nie ma rzeki. Bo dostaniesz swoje lanie.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
No.
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse.
Oh!
Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people.
Ciekawe.
As you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Dlaczego nie pójdziesz z nią porozmawiać?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Mam wrażenie, że ona tam czuje do ciebie miętę, morda.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
No. Ona czuje do ciebie miętę ewidentnie. Mogę z nią porozmawiać.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Chciałbyś. Dobra. To jest tutaj wesołe do znalezienia. Kurtyza.
I'm a captain.
You're not a captain. The other girls say I charge too much, but I'm worth it.
Każda kurwa to mówi. A ty się... Co? Co zniknął? What the fuck? Szybko go choroby wydeczne dojebały. O matko.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Nie zesraj się. Shipping. Kupiec dziąg. Dobra, co tu jest wesołego jeszcze? Mogę tu wejść? Nie mogę tu wejść. Dobra, to pogadam sobie z wami, pajace, jeszcze. Cześć.
Hello. You do not need to speak with me. I am just Merchant Xiang's assistant. Perhaps someday I will be Merchant Xipeng, mightiest merchant of Tian's Landing. But for now, I am just an assistant, not worthy of your honorable time.
Aha, i tyle. Aha! To jesteś ty, kretynie, od tamy, dobra. To z tobą nawet nie rozmawiam, dobra, nieważne. Dobra, idziemy tutaj kawałek dalej jeszcze. Urwiś.
You ever seen a ghost?
Tak. Nawet 7.
What's the matter, farm girl? Never seen a real working woman?
No masz pełne ręce od roboty. A nawet bym powiedział, że usta.
Hello there, stranger.
Hello there, General
I haven't
Kenobi.
spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all.
Well, hello there.
Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here. Let me tell you, it raises a few eyebrows at first. That's why I tell people I'm an acrobat up front these days.
Okay.
I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right?
No.
I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
Oh?
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task. You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand. Let's
Prawda.
see what I can teach you.
Ile ty masz? Ile ty masz rzecz? O kurwa mać. Skupienie plus 15, chi plus 3. Co ci mogę sprzedać? Dobry los. Intuicja, umysł, duch. O kurwa. Poczekaj, morda. Ja sobie zobaczę ten. Bo ja mam wrzucone tak. Ciało plus 1, umysł plus 1 i to. To wyrzuć mi. To i to. Czekaj. Dobry los. I to. Dobra, zobaczmy co my tu mamy. Umysł plus 1, to nie, to nie. Zastraszenie plus 3, nie. Ciało minus 1, nie. Zastraszenie, ciało, duch. Biorę. Kurwa, ja tego mam. Umysł plus 1, intuicja plus 2. Dobra, i mogę resztę sprzedać, widzę. Dobra, morda?
Hello.
Tak, tak, tak.
Let's see what...
Tak, chcę ci sprzedać. Który jest najdroższy? 450. Tak, chcę sprzedać. 5 koła mam. Nice. Kurwa, to aż 4000 kosztuje. Jesus. Skupienie. Aha, zdrowie minus 3. Zdrowie plus 7, ale ci minus 3. Urok, intuicja. To wezmę to. Tak. I wezmę to. I na to mnie nie stać w tej chwili, ale tu jeszcze pewnie wrócę. Ja tu jeszcze pewnie wrócę. Dobra, morda. Chcę z tobą jeszcze pogadać.
It's not much of a story, really. It's just a stage name I picked up when I first started practicing acrobatics. I was quite young, and my master felt I was a little too fast for my own good. You dart like a lynx, he would say, but you balance like a drunken frog. He taught me to slow my movements and really focus on what I was doing, but his nickname for me stuck.
Okej. Dobra.
All the best to you.
Czyli ty mi nic ciekawego nie powiesz. Mały nasz. Błak. O! Siema.
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
Będzie obijanie ryja, będzie obijanie ryja. Mogę pomóc im obić ryja? A mogę wejść na ten statek? Aha! 1200 zrobiłem. Kurwa, nadal mnie nie stać na tą technikę. Szkoda. Dobra, morda.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
No właśnie chcę pomóc.
They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
No mogę to zrobić.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Oh!
You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
Okay.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
Spoko. Zajebałem ci i tak złoto ze statku, ale więcej złota się zawsze przyda. Dobra, jeszcze tutaj mogę przejść, nie? Co tutaj jest? Tak, bo tu jest ta brama, której nie mogłem otworzyć wcześniej. Czy mnie nie wpuszczą tutaj? Są jeszcze jakieś 2 pajace. Jest coś ciekawego? Kim ty jesteś? Uczony 6 niebios. Cześć.
Finally! Someone stronger than these cowed peasants. This town disgusts me. I am Scholar Six Heavens, and I need someone who possesses great strength and skill.
No.
What I do not need, however, is someone who walks the way of the open palm. I can read in every movement that you would protect the weak and coddle the poor. That is exactly the case. You are not worthy to help me in my task. I need someone who understands the discord, friction, and trial are the true sources of strength. If I can see by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist, I promise to make it worth your while. Otherwise, I will not waste any more time with you.
Okay. To spierd... To z 1 maja. Jajuj. Tong. O, tong! Ja tobie nie miałem mordę oklepać? Cześć!
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy drinking here? Gotta wash away our sorrows.
Co masz na myśli?
It's no fun being trapped in this town. We don't know nobody, we ain't seen our families in months, and now we're stuck here. That'd drive anyone to drink.
A w sumie szybciej dni wam lecą.
Figurine? You mean that clay statue? Pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
To oddaj.
My ma used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. I really miss her. I just borrowed the figurine to remind me of her.
Jesteś kurwa głupi.
A gift from his ma? Oh, geez, I guess he probably wants it back, huh? Here, take the figurine. I don't mean to cause no trouble. I just missed my ma is all.
Jezus Maria.
I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
Co za łajza? Kurwa, skąd oni takich debili biorą? Dobra, idę kupcowi figurkę oddać przy okazji. Skoro już... Skoro jedną rzecz rozwiązałem, to idę kupcowi figurkę oddać, okej. Jesus Christ, kurwa, co za debile, no. Dobra, tutaj nie ma żadnego budynku, do którego mogę wejść. Budynek portowy albo herbaciarnia. Budynek portowy, do portu muszę wejść, bo tam muszę pogadać z tamtą łajzą. Bo z tamtą mailing, czyli tam link mail, czy tam... Chuj wie, jakie tam jej było. A, dopieczętowana brama, dobra, będę się musiał nauczyć poruszania po tej mieścińce. Bo coś czuję, że trochę tu zabawię, a jeszcze z wami nie gadałem.
Your move, old goat.
Okay.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please. You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Okay.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player. Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi.
Gian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
Sisai pawao, tikotro tuaso.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Ipanar nuko iwair, nikasanarir, iruro ninuasair kana.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal. Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior. My game of Yi with Jian can wait a moment. You have some understanding of the way of the open palm, but Stone Immortal is not easily taught. Return to me when you feel you understand the way of the open palm. Then you will be ready. When you...
Dobra. Czyli srać. Czyli srać. Dobra, idę temu kupcowi oddać figurkę. Dobra, czyli muszę pewnie jeszcze... Czyli muszę... bo dopiero jestem na początku. Czyli muszę albo w jedną, albo w drugą stronę się skierować, okej. Czyli muszę być albo dobrym dla wszystkich, albo chujem dla wszystkich.
Konio nuyu, kokeir tatasina. Sun puno onuyusir tai. Wo yakuptir, nishin warwair, wo suir kak. Akwi wo ofir, san kasoir wo siyutana.
Okej.
Onuyuir.
Dobra, to zrobione. To teraz idę do... tam. Idę do magazynu portowego. Żeby z tamtą łajzą pogadać, co tego piekarza obija. Dlaczego czuję, że ona na niego leci i chce z nim pogadać po prostu na ten temat. Cześć. Ja sobie jeszcze przejdę tutaj, może jakaś skrzynka będzie, albo stos z książkami, chuj wie. A jeszcze przy okazji sobie tutaj ogólnie poglądam, co tu jest. Dźwig. Oko. Nic tu nie ma. Nic tu nie ma godnego uwagi dla mnie. A tam to już jest przeczytane. No nic. Beczki. Ty ciulu. Dobra.
This here's a private club. Members only. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Na pewno? Czuję podstęp. Oho. Okej. Fajna muzyczka. Dobra, nie zestraj się. Aha, tu jest wyjście, okej. No hej.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
No jak?
They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Może.
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Co? Mówiłem?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too.
Mam kandydata.
To give me all that.
He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bae really is. See how she likes it when she finds out her perfect fiancé proposed to another woman.
Okej. Zaczęło, to już mi się to podoba. To się zaczęło robić fajne, nie? O, klucz do magazynu na łodzie. Ciekawe. Zaczęło robić interesujące. A czekaj. Mogę to otworzyć? Oczywiście, że tak. Nice. Dobra. Czyli tu mi się przydał klucz. Okej. Trzymasz tu jakieś trupy? A tutaj stoi zazwyczaj, dobra. 750 gold, nice. Dobra, idę potem tego pajaca. Idę pogadać z tamtym pajacem, jeszcze jest tu coś ciekawego w ogóle. Jeszcze beczki. Beczki i trochę kasy w beczkach. Oko. Beczka. Ile mam kasy w ogóle teraz? 5 koła. Prawie 6 koła. Mógłbym tą technikę kupić. Od skaczącej lisicy. Mógłbym od skaczącej lisicy kupić... A dobrze, w ogóle dobrze wymawiam jej imię? To jest skacząca lisica? Rysica. Co mi się ujebało z tym lisica? Jesus. Dobra, a gdzie jest ten piekarz? Piekarzyna dalej tu stoi? A, stoi tutaj, dobra. Poczekaj morda, sekundę. Ja idę sobie kupić idę sobie kupić tą technikę od niej. Przyda mi się rozwój postaci zrobić. Cześć piękna!
Hello again.
Hello! Hello there, General Kenobi. Ile ty? 4200 tylko za to chcesz? Bierę! Ponad 1000 zostanie. Nice. Dobrze. Ej, to już dojebaną postać mam w tej chwili, nie? Ciało 15. Umiejętności. Statystyki, czekaj, techniki. Skupienie plus 15 i chi. Skupienie i chi, dobra. Drogie, ale warto. Bo skupienie będzie mi potrzebne do walki mieczem, a chi do leczenia się. Morda!
Hello again, honorable one. Did you get the chance to speak with Eiling? Is she going to leave me alone now? What? That's preposterous. She's lying. Lan's the only woman I ever proposed to. I don't know why Eiling would say something like that. If Lan heard these lies, well, I don't know what she'd do. Please see if you can get this straightened out with Eiling before these rumors get back to my fiancée. Yes, I suppose I'll have to face her eventually. And I should be safe if you're with me. Okay, let's go.
Jesteś pewny, że ci nie ubije ryja?
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bae. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bae. What's going on? What is she talking about? What? Bae, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bae. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that. Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Co się z twoimi oczami dzieje? Tak, na pewno. Powinny stoczyć pojedynek, tak, który wygra. Tu kurwa wiadomo kto wygra, kurwa, no. Wiadomo kto komu mordę bije, no.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed. Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Okay.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
Nie chcesz nazywać dziecka moim imieniem,
I'm
morda.
glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
Ale dostaniesz w pierdol w domu, Bej.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me.
Zazdrość.
It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created. What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean,
Mam
there are
kandydata.
a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
Mam kandydata.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Okay.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out.
No.
Truman the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house. Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out. The only reason I was interested in Bay was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband, and I knew he was a decent guy. It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. He just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of options in this town. Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Spoko. Nawet nie będę daleko szukał, bo kurwa on stoi zaraz za drzwiami. Mam takiego pajaca trochę opóźnionego w rozwoju, może łyknie. Może łyknie haczyk i nie zobaczysz, że jest badziewie na haczyku.
Hello again. I ain't had much luck finding myself a wife.
Super.
You do? That's great. Is she pretty? Is she a nice, simple gal who'll help me out on the farm and keep me warm at night?
Prawie.
Well, let's go meet her. You better lead the way, 'cause I don't know where we're going.
Jezus, to będzie ciekawa rozmowa.
Wow, you sure are pretty. And you got a real nice club here for you and your friends. My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian 'cause I'm so big.
Big! Yes, I can see that. Well, Big Tian, my name's Eiling. I haven't seen you around town before. I'd remember someone like you.
Yeah, I ain't never been to the big city before. Usually I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so... You want to get married now?
You aren't really the sharpest knife in the rack, are you, Tian?
Hey, that's what my old father always says about me. He also says the key to farming is hard work and happy thoughts.
A farm, eh? I've spent my whole life living in the town. I'm not sure I want to leave Tien's Landing.
O, kto ci każe?
Gang? What are you... Hey, this ain't no club. You guys are thugs. I ain't looking for a wife who's a thug. This marriage is off.
Fuck! Zjebałem.
Huh. That didn't go well, did it? Look, if you want to collect that silver I promised you, you're going to have to come up with someone better than that.
Mogę wczytać autozapis? Sobie zapiszę, bo nie wiem jak daleko mnie cofnie. Aha. Okej, niedaleko.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting.
Aha. Dobra, w ten moment wie co. Ja pierdolę.
So, I hear you.
Tak, tak, tak.
I mean...
Lan, what?
Dobra. Okej. Dobra. Teraz sobie zrobię dodatkowy zapis. Mhm. Dobra. I idę po grubaska. Tylko teraz tak, moment, poczekaj, bo umiejętności. Intuicja, zastraszenie mam największe. Tak średnio mnie to kręci. Średnio mnie kręci zastraszać grubaska, no ale...
Okay.
Dobra. Spróbujmy.
Wow. Gang?
Kurwa. Czyli jednak nie. Tak. Dobra. Jeszcze raz. Zastraszenie nie weszło. Intuicja nie weszła. Może urok wejdzie. Jak i urok nie wejdzie, no to gówno, nie? Tak, dawaj. Idziemy do niej. Kurwa, porażka. No i chuj. To zostaje jeszcze... To zostaje jeszcze... tylko... Zostaje... Aha, zostaje ten rzemieślnik. Rzemieślnik jeszcze zostaje. Gdzie on był? A, dobra, tutaj był rzemieślnik. Rzemieślnik jest tutaj, tak, tutaj jest rzemieślnik, okej. Dobra, zapisz. Żebym ty nie musiał latać 700 razy.
Well, it's a shame my business...
Mhm.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Mhm.
Eiling, the gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her? Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling. Hello, Eiling. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
In all honesty, that isn't true. I haven't made any money with my woodworking. In fact, I'm heavily in debt. I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eiling. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
To spierdalam.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
Tak, do srebra. Współczuję i życzę powodzenia. To będzie ciekawa znajomość, kurwa. W tej dwójki. Ej, a mogę pójść do tego lasu tak o, na przypale? Tak na przypale bym do tego lasu teraz poszedł. Czy coś się stanie, jak pójdę teraz do tego lasu? Dobra, to załatwiłem, to załatwiłem. To załatwiłem. Ja tą figurkę oddałem, nie? Czy nie? Gra, cytra chaosu, pułapce, chory las. Ui? No i się tam, dobra. Dobra, idziemy do lasu w takim razie. Idziemy do lasu. Jakie fajne kucyki ma. Od razu zapisywanie tego z wejścia. Dobra, wygląda ciekawie.
This place feels all wrong. Can't you feel it? It's like the very air is unclean.
No. Się spierdziałaś.
If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul. We should be on our guard.
No. O, duchy. Czy tamten duch nie miał połowy łba? Ol mi wyjebał. Pierdolą. Łopierdolony, jak mi wyjebał. Au! Dobra, ten padł. Ten padł. Dobra, szybka zmiana celów. Często pomaga. Dobra, żeby im bloki przełamywać.
We
hurried down as quickly as we could.
Myślałem, że już śpisz.
You had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease. They grow worse by the day, and I've almost given up hope of finding a solution. My manners desert me. I am Lord Yun, owner of this land and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe. You should turn back south to Tien's Landing. This is the safest part of the Great Southern Forest, and even it is polluted with these strange ghosts. Help me. That's certainly a kind offer, but I'm not sure that anyone... Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line to inquire as to what brought you here? Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tien's Landing by using my flyer. It depends on how long you have to spend waiting. My flyer will not return for at least a month, as I knew it would take some time to set matters straight. Unless we can find a way to remove these ghosts, though, I'll be stuck here warning people away from this place until
Ale ja w ogóle z The Walking Dead nie przepadam.
Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area of the Empire. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things done. Perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath by making a copy of one of their precious maps.
Zombiaki mnie nie kręcą.
The deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens, why it is home to so many ghosts, and you will have your map.
Okej, czyli tu dostaję mapę, zrobię tam i dostanę latawiec. Dobra.
Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blacken with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
Kitsune?
Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women, and will often do so to test us.
Kitsune.
Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune came from just such a test passed long ago by an ancestor. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the world of men. I think something is wrong with the Forest Shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening. Once we know that, we'll have a clear idea of what we face.
Okay.
A noble sentiment, but when I look upon these trees, I'm afraid that you may have to destroy her. See what you can learn first, then we will act if it is necessary.
Okay.
Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a fork, take the left path. That will lead you to a temple built long ago in the Forest Shadow's honor. Once there, find my hunter Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebears used to contact the Forest Shadow. You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or charges of chi.
Co to, że nie ma?
I was beginning to think there may be no cure for this place. Your arrival has given me some small measure of hope.
Super.
Find Spearcatch's Leaf at the temple above and see what he has learned. Your wind map will be waiting when you find a cure.
Świetnie. Pamiętaj, Ghost, że gdzieś na świecie zawsze gdzieś na świecie zawsze jest weekend. Ktoś na świecie zawsze ma weekend, pamiętaj. Dobra, nic tu ci powiem.
This forest is so troubled. We were well sheltered in Two Rivers to not see any of this.
No. Okej, mam w lewo iść na rozstaju. Dobra, blokuję. Tak, się zajmę teraz tym pajacem. Dobra, ale oni bloków nie zakładają w ogóle. Aha, zakładają bloki jednak. Okej. Pyk, 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 pyk. Myk, 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 myk. Myk, 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 myk. Dobra, zdjęty. Nara. Dobranoc. Mogę te kości przeszukać czy coś? A mogę tutaj wejść? Nie mogę. Dobra, w lewo miałem iść, tak? Na rozstaju. Co, mam tu ci użyć, czy co? O chuj tu chodzi.
I am restored.
Dziwne. Dobra, miałem iść w lewo, to idę w prawo w takim razie. 25 biców teraz masz? Aha. Aha! Sobie ci odnowiłem, dobra, nieważne. Pokaż mi ten klejnot, co znalazłem. Ciało plus 2 i zastraszenie. Spoko. Ciało się zawsze przyda. Dobra, czyli tutaj nic nie ma. Dobra. Dobra, czyli idę jednak w lewo. Idę jednak w lewo. A właśnie, pokaż mi mapę, jak ona tu wygląda. O kurwa mać. No, spora ta mapa. W sensie spora ta lokacja. Chodzi mi o to. Okej. Będzie dużo ułożenia. Okej. Monkę! Co wy macie, kurwa, samo naprowadzające się pociski do chuja? Dobra, ten padł. Nara. Ten też padł.
The ghosts attack everyone. They are mad with madness. Thank you for
Madness. No.
This poor soul has been in the forest too long. He feels wrong, just like the air here. It's disturbing. He seems simple as well. I wonder if the horrors of this place have touched his mind.
You have come from Tien's Landing? You were? This is good. I was going there, but you're coming here instead. I come from the inn, the Pilgrim's Rest. You must take a message to the town for us.
Okay.
Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tien's Landing must send people to help. Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve. You would be welcome there. They would have you for a most fun stay.
Coś czuję, że to jest pułapka.
The inn lies above on the path to the
Idź
right.
spać? To dobrej nocki, dobrej nocki.
The temple? No, the temple is where the ghosts are worst. It is a bad place. You should not go there. You should go to the inn. No, I should return to the inn. They will want to know you are coming. You should come with me. I can take the message down later, and you will be safe from the forest shadow and her ghosts. That can't be right. She is dangerous. You should go to the inn to be kept safe. That's the
Czy jest
only way.
kurwa podejrzane, nie?
I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right. I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come, the inn is this way.
Mówiłem, że kitsune? Oho, zamieniła go w kamień. Lul. Się rozjebała. Nice. Podoba mi się ten leśny cień. Aha, to szybko skończyłem grę. Ta jednak nie. Odpalaj SSJ i jedziesz. Dostałem level. Very nice. Dobra, mogę wybrańca fortuny sobie do... Nie. Teraz to obrażeń. Obrażenia bym chciał jak najszybciej na maksa. Dobra, to poczekam na kolejny poziom. Dobra, co to kurwa było? Czego ona mnie zamieniła w kamień, ale jednak mnie nie zamieniła w kamień. Monkę! Monka flip! Ciekawe ile jeszcze będzie tych duchów tutaj do pokonania po drodze. Ej, ale ładna sceneria tu jest, tak szczerze powiedziawszy. Po takiej ścieżce górskiej to mi się sobie pospacerował z miłą chęcią. Czy ten duch nie ma ręki? Wyglądało mi, nie miał ręki. Ara. Jep. Ej, a co się stanie jak podejdę do tej kapliczki teraz? Aha, nic się nie stanie. No. Czy ty możesz? Dziękuję. On powinien być niewrażliwy. A nie, jednak jest wrażliwy. Też tak czułem. Ty, a wy na ogień jesteście wrażliwi może? Tak, mogę was ogniem nakurwiać. Hehehe. Mogę was ogniem napierdalać. Od ciulu. A kto ci pozwolił się blokować? Puuu! Impy! Zdech. Dobra, skupienie to ja tu nie wykorzystuję w tych walkach w ogóle. Bo oni niestety duszki na broń białą są odporne. Niestety duszki są odporne. Popatrz pielgrzym. Dobra, zapiszę sobie. Zapiszę sobie teraz. I pójdę najpierw do tej... świątyni. Pójdę do świątyni, bo... Kurwa... Okej. Bo... Mam... Dziwne wrażenie, że to jest... Pułapka w chuj, nie? Okej. O! Siema! Jakim cudem... Jakim cudem on bronił biało zadaje obrażenia jakiekolwiek? O kurwa. Jaki dojebany. Nice! Dobry jesteś. Chcecie w swoim teamie. Piękny Pokemonie.
It's harder to drink your watered down swill than face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? Hold on. That one's got all her parts, and none of them are hanging out. About time I had a challenge.
Serio?
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
Będziemy się napierdalać? Zapraszam do Berka. Dobranoc. I co ciul?
No ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before. I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise.
No.
You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
Okay.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire. Tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar out of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked screaming and I was dead drunk. Wouldn't you like to know, Missy? Let's just say it's the only part that matters. There's dozens of them. But if you didn't recognize me right away, you must not have heard them. Now really isn't the time to share them. I'd need about 5 bowls of wine and a soft patch of ground to even get started.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father.
No, niecały miesiąc i wakacje, no.
The forest shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do.
Okay.
I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange tracks that lead in the direction of the inn.
Okay.
I don't know. They look like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed child.
Mm-hmm.
If there are still people there, then whoever took the crystal might be there as well. But just be careful. You were there to witness it and yet survived. This is very strange indeed. If we can reach her, we can find some answers, though we will have to be careful. Make your way there. I will stay behind to tend the furnaces. If you need more information, supplies, or even training, you know where to find me.
Ooh.
I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused in battle. My name is well earned, some tell me. Have a look and tell me what you need. I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed ghosts.
Oko. Siła dzika. Intuicja. To mnie tak średnio kręci. Style! Kurwa, 6000. Ja jebę. $4200 za chi i skupienie na plus. Skupienie, ale urok na minus. Zdrowie, ale chi na minus. Nie no, to muszę wziąć. Za dużo mi podnosi. Klejnot Micha... Ale ty, ja mogę ci coś sprzedać, nie? Ci to mogę wszystko sprzedać. Dobra, zostało mi 2 koła niecałe. Piła z dzika. Mogę kupić którąś z tych. Zdrowie, ale chi. Czy ja chi używam? Nie używam chi. Kurde, tych stylów też bym się nauczył z miłą chęcią. Zdrowie czy skupienie? Skupienie. Skupienie, wezmę po dużo miecza, używam. Dobra. Mogę się przejść jeszcze po tej świątyni? O! Fajnie. Dodatkowy exp. Dlaczego czuję, że to będzie zagadka jakaś do rozwiązania, że te kryształy trzeba jakoś skierować tak, że ten... Jak w Skyrimie z tym... Z tym kryształem do do tego ducha. Boże, nie do ducha, tylko do Dedry. Tam się u Dedry robiło jedno zadanie. A to pewnie będzie tak samo pewnie będzie zabawa z kolorami, tak jak przy tym. Zabawa z kolorami, jak przy posągu tego lwa na samym początku. Dobra, ale ja muszę iść do tej. Muszę iść do gospody. Ale już jest pierwsza. A ja czuję się dosyć padnięty, więc będziemy tu sobie zapiszę i skończymy na dzisiaj. Zapisz. Na dzisiaj kończymy. Także dziękować za dzisiaj. Dziękować za dzisiaj. Zapraszam Discord, Instagram, YouTube standardowo. Zapraszam jutro, ta sama pora. Nie wiem w co będziemy grać, ale w coś będziemy grać. Jeszcze wymyślę. Za dzisiaj dzięki, dobrej nocki, miłego tygodnia i naura.